Hey, friendos. We are going to do game 3 of Spectrum versus Tower Defense, do our initial shuffles, and get that initial hand. Well, as painful as it might be, I think we keep Blade. If we... Ooh, we're going to do some flipping, so we don't need to clear that threat. So we don't need to clear the area. Def Focus would be nice, but I really... I really want to find a one way or another. Guess it doesn't have to be on the first turn. Love to get some stuff down. Do we keep Deft Focus? Or get stuff that gets us ahead? I think we get rid of Deft Focus as well. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think we want to do ping damage, flip, get rid of this, flip back, more ping damage, attack, get some stuff down. Maybe with a little luck, something else will show up from speed of lights. So we'll start with ping damage. And then that goes there. Then we're going to change any energy forms to the thwarting one. Draw a card. And remove a threat from a scheme, which is this one. And we'll go back to the other one. Speed of light, so we get another ping damage. We draw a card, do a damage here. That is not an exciting hand. So we'll get our energy duplication out. Monica can attack here. Get Skilled Investigator out. Bring out Blade. And then attack with Blade for 2. So villain phase, or villain for turn 1. Proxima activates, Blade will block. She has +2, so she has attack of 4, 5, 6. Oh, one of my sweet, sweet side schemes. And then schemes. Add the other villains to this activation. So that's going to be 2 plus 1 is 3, 2, 3. Right, turn 2. So we can push some damage and flip. Or the better option is, I think we use Blue Marvel to force the flip to damage. Sorry, force the flip to the thwarting side. So that'll take this down by 1. Then she can use her activation to take that down by 3. We hit with another turn the tide. We do 2 damage from Blue Marvel, and then we flip. Oh, we've got an extra thing here. I forgot about that. We could actually save Gamma Blast for next turn, even, if we did it that way. It's not bad. So, Blue Marvel is 1, 2, 3. After Blue Marvel enters play, change energy forms. So we change to that form. That form does a threat removal. She does thwarting. Since she thwarted to finish that off, she gets to turn the tide. He will attack for 2. We got Gamma Blast for next turn. She then flips down. We got our one way or another. We got Gamma Blast. We got Nick Fury. We got lots of stuff. Okay. So, turn 2 on the villain side. That was Proxima that activated the first time. Now Corvus is activating. He schemes for 1. So he actually schemes out, which is kind of what we wanted. Because that prevents us from needing to do some thwarting later. And then we're going to get 2 of these. So first one surges. Second one, get 1 of these. Okay, at this point in the game, do I take the 2 damage or do I take the 1 damage to the Avengers Tower? I think I take the 2 damage. I remain slightly worried for the tower. And then Corvus activates again. So he thwarts for 1, or schemes for 1, 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. This will go up 2 more, and then he can scheme out on turn 4. So it looks like what we do is we flip to Gamma form, ping to defeat Proxima. Use Speed of Light to go to Photon form, take that 1 threat off, one way or another, kill the scheme, get our cards, have enough to get Fury out, do Gamma Blast. All those things. So we'll first flip down to Gamma form, which does the last damage there. Then we will Speed of Light to flip to there, draw a card, ooh, and then does a thwart, or removes a scheme. Then we will, one way or another, I've only seen 1 of those, right? Correct. Okay, there's the next one. So that comes out with 3, and then we get to draw 3, 1, 2, 3 in response. So we might be able to photon strike this other one with Vivian. But the first thing we want to do is take this one out. Now this one gets a card and then another card. Jeez, look at this hand. Okay. So what if we brought Vivian and Ironheart out instead of Blue Marvel. And then we can still Gamma Blast. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 resources. Oh boy. Gamma Blast takes us down to 9. Ironheart takes us down to 7. Machine Man takes us down to 4. I mean, at some point we actually have to deal with this stupid thing too. I mean, I guess we're better off bringing out Ironheart. We could potentially do a double Gamma Blast this turn. I mean, sorry, bring out Fury. So if we played Fury, boom, we'll get 3 cards back, so we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, yeah, 11. We bring up Vivian as well. That's 8. Gamma Blast is 4. Yeah, I think we do want to do that because I think we want to dig for other stuff because we could potentially get the other 4. So we could potentially do a double Gamma Blast. And use the overkill on there if we really needed to. So we do 1, 2, 3. So it looks like we can get down a second. So we can get Vivian down for 1, 2. We can get a second one of these down. Then we can Gamma Blast and Photon Speed. So we do... We're going to have to sacrifice Vivian to make this happen. No, we're going to get the 1 extra thwart for passing back because we're going to Photon Speed. We're going to do that. So it's all damage. Everybody else here can do damage. Never mind. Okay. So we Gamma Blast. 1, 2, 3. So we flip. Bonk, bonk. Gamma Blast first does 7 damage. Those both advance. And then we do the ping damage for flipping. Then we Photon Speed back. Right, this thing is blanked. So we can clear it. I'm not going to bother taking the 1 off of this. Well, it doesn't matter. That's from flipping. We want to get Corvus down to 7, and then we can just start working on Proxima. So Vivian does... Ooh. So what's the danger here? If these two activate this turn, and we get shadows from the past, they're going to get blanked. And so we won't have blockers in the subsequent turns. So I think I wait to activate them, actually. So I think the only person I activate is Fury. We'll leave the other two... Well, I have to activate at least 2 of them. Okay, well, hold on. He's still at 11. The flipping damage goes there. Fury's damage goes there. That's how we do it. Then that was turn 3. We get 1 there, we get 1 there. Proxima attacks, Fury blocks. Proxima activates. Sweet. Okay, do we even use one way or another? So the one way or another would be the one that gives 4. So I could use, I'm already in the right form, I could use my thwarting form. Take it down to 3. And then finish it off. I do want to ping this, unfortunately. Let me think about this. So I think we want to draw into our, it would probably be a good turn to draw into our final Gamma Blast. Our final one, there's still 2 in there. Oh, I'm looking at my deck. Oops. Sorry. Shuffle. I already figured out there was 2 when I looked at that. Okay. So I'm going to one way or another. Go grab Security Breach. Security Breach discards a random card. We get to draw 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did not, surprisingly, see another Gamma Blast there. We're not going to be able to change form, so we could actually save our activation to heal, which might be a good idea. So we could clear the area on this one first. So we get 1 card there, and this to draw another card. Then we could use Blue Marvel to take this down by 2. Use this to clear the area on Security Breach, and that goes to the victory pile. This comes back to our hand, and we draw 1 from there. We then get an extra encounter card for this coming turn. And what combination of the things that we have left makes sense? We're still in the window. We can turn the tide. We have 8 cards. Blue Marvel should be at 1 now. What have we seen for Proxima activating and schemes? Okay, so we've seen 1 advance and 1 Proxima's power. If we did double turn the tide and a single gamma blast, I think we just about guarantee we can finish it off. I could use my spectrum activation just to keep this safe because I continue to be worried about this spilling over and dealing. Actually, with the amount of damage we have, we might be able to even do that and it still survives. Interesting. Because we're going to get 3 encounter cards. What have we seen? So we can actually take Proxima's scheme spilling over as long as we don't also take the bad thing. That'd be a pretty surprising sequence of events. I think I might use my healing instead. Okay, so I'm gonna double turn the tide here. One, two, three. Oh, and I can do damage this turn. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Then I will Gamma Blast. For those. So I flip, do 7 and 1. This is guaranteed damage. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 13. She doesn't even need her activation. Next turn. but who knows what's going to be in my way. I do it. Okay, so I'm going to flip. Oops. And 1, 2, 3 heal. End of the turn. These both go up by 1. Oh, sorry, this is back over here. Corpse Glaive activates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This spills over. And we get 3 encounter cards. All right. Oops. 1. Black Dwarf. Okay, that's going to slow me down. 2. Discard and upgrade you control. Boink. And 3. Quick strike. Okay, well that is more damage than I actually have access to right now, I think. Turn 5. I can still afford to have her scheme out. So I think what I do is I flip, ping a threat off here, play Gamma Blast, do my 6 here, ping there, hit 1 with Vivian, activate, Spidey comes out, does 4, then we're set up for the last round. So we go here, take off a thwart, Gamma, 1, 2, 3, flip, defeat Black Dwarf, do a ping here, Vivian, do a ping, Spectrum, defeat. Vivian takes damage. Spidey, 2, 3, does 1, 2, 3, 4. And villain phase. Choom. This goes over here. She attacks. Vivian blocks. Okay. She gets her encounter card. Proxima Midnight activates you against you. So we get another attack. That was a big one. And final turn. Well, we're definitely going to be able to pump this up. So we do clear the area first. 1, 2. Get a card. Then we do Fury. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. That gets us 1, 2, 3 cards. Determination, oops, gets rid of that. Machine Man comes out. 1, 2, 3. We activate. 1, 2, 3. And then we finish it. So that was 6 turns, clean, and 19 health.